All right, let's take a look here. Um, we did manage to capture. Did we capture any supplies at all? No, because we used them all. But we got a few things we can sell: the sawed-offs and the reboard farmers. Um, and so we're going to try to get Lorenz rifles for the now experienced brigades, and then we'll see what else we could do. We got 1,000 additional recruits from the capture. Thank you, Hampton's Legion, which leaves me with 12,800 men. The next battle, let's take a look at what we've got here. Overwhelming forces of the Yankee general. I'm gonna get, yeah. So they lost 21,000 and they recovered 23,500. Which we'll see how it works out. So army size is now 34 to 39k. Training is 44 to 49. Armory is still 13 to 18%. I think it was worse before. Because clearly they had a bunch of reboard farmers, and that was the best the Confederates could do, which is interesting. So let's see. We've got river crossing. We've got Logan's Crossroads, which I don't remember. Both of which I have to win, which is sort of disconcerting. Let's take a look at how many brigades I can bring to river crossing. 12. And then Logan's Crossroads. 9. Oh, I think I remember that one. As I recall, that one's rough. And then, of course, Shiloh. Shiloh, I can bring 40 brigades. So the goal here is going to be to get these forces to be as large as I possibly can. Because the issue with Shiloh, and I've lost this before if you've watched my videos before, because I left the victory point alone. I didn't have anybody to defend it, and their cavalry grabbed it. Also, the defensive line that you have to hold is really long. It basically starts on the western end of the map and goes all the way up to the northeastern end of the map, because there's a lot of Confederate units, and they press you first on the left, then on the right, and then they'll try to push forward to Pittsburgh Landing along the right. So I'm going to try to form as many brigades as I can, so that I can fill out that 40 brigades and defend that line, and actually have some reserves and enough artillery to do well. Speaking of artillery, I hope they fixed the ammunition stuff. I did some tests a while back that showed that they weren't actually getting any extra ammunition. So these guys got their star, and then some. Unfortunately, Bartow was wounded, so we've got to have somebody else to take over cavalry. 2 career points. And I think they're going to have to go into army organization because I don't think, yeah, I already have 3 divisions, so, and I have 2 corps, so this next point of AO is actually more or less wasted because it's the 2 corps point, but it does take my brigades up to 2,000. But that means 3 times 4 is only, I have 3 divisions, 4 brigades per division. That's only 12 brigades per corps, which means I can only field 24 brigades instead of 40, or instead of more. So we're going to eat that point. And then we're going to get up to the 5 brigades per division. And that'll give me 15 brigades per corps. And then the next AO point will be 4 divisions and 5 brigades, which will give me 20 brigades per corps, which will allow me to fill out the 40 brigades, assuming I can fill up that many units. So the first thing we're going to do is make sure our artillery is recovered from any damage they might have taken. A couple units took a few casualties. Nothing too shabby. Find a replacement for Bartow. We can give them a lieutenant colonel. I've got almost 200,000. Oh, and they got their first point too. Excellent. And we are going to need a corps commander, but for the second corps, but possibly not right away. Let's drain supply and sell this stuff. I've got 4 12-pounders and 2 6-pounders as well. Alright, so what does that leave me with? 225,000, give or take. Yeah, so I probably will need a corps commander. And I've got 4 24-pounder howitzers available and 8 here. And some Whitworths. Oh, and we now have Harper's Ferry 1855s. And wow, well, that explains a lot. And I played a Brigadier General campaign on the Confederate side, not streamed, just to get used to some of the later battles. And I was wondering why I suddenly had thousands of Harper's Ferries. And I guess this is why. They're no longer rare. They're just a little more expensive. And there's actually more of them available than the regular 1855s. That might be a bug. But I'll take it. They're good rifles. 12.5 damage, 350 effective range, 50, 70, 58. The Lorenzes shoot more slowly, don't do quite as much damage, but are more accurate. But not hugely more accurate. So the main thing is the Lorenzes have a vastly superior melee stat as well. So let's see. Equip these guys with the Lorenzes. These guys with the Lorenzes. Or maybe, well, there's only 2,700 left. Maybe one more brigade. Maybe these guys get Harper's Ferries. Lorenzes are also way cheaper too. Look at this. It's going to cost me 30,000 to equip these guys. Just 894 men with Harper's Ferries. Actually, what I should do is put 1 unit of each. Yeah. So these guys on Lorenzes. And then these guys. And that used up 100,000 or so. 75,000. Okay. And then get these guys back to strength. Let's put everybody at 1,000 for now. See where that leaves us. Everybody's a rifle unit now. Yeah, that was really expensive. Let's see. Let's get these guys equipped better. Who's my most experienced artillery unit? These guys. They get 24-pounders. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do with those guys. How does it leave me armory-wise? Not in great shape, really. Actually.
Yes, sir.
Not sure why I got that guy, where he came from, but okay. Although, well, actually, yeah, it's a toss-up between trainer and strategy. Trainer, I wouldn't consider trainer for the Confederates because their recruits are so much better, but trainer for the Union is really good. These are actually all really good. Yeah, I'll use trainer for him. And then we'll build a division. Now we'll start doing infantry brigades.
Yes, sir.
Taking a look at river crossing again. 12 brigades. This leaves me with 6 brigades of infantry. $22,000. That's 14 brigades. But it's likely the artillery won't figure too much in the battle, and 8 infantry brigades. Can't actually create another full strength brigade. And I need some supply. So this might be it. Nah, it's not worth it at this point. What I could do, I've got 8 6-pounders, 10 12-pounders.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I have to be careful with this because you'll quickly find that these dedicated artillery divisions will get stuck out on their own by automatic deployment, which usually means they all die. So those are basically placeholders for now. and I'll try to. I'll have to squeeze some more infantry units out for the next couple of battles, which means I got to be very careful not to take too many losses. Yeah, this is what I'm taking into river crossing. That's it.